Hello everyone, it's Valerie from Stampin' with Valerie. How are you? I hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm gonna get my video pulled up here and hopefully be able to share it. So today we are going to be playing with the Warm Hugs stamp set, and that is part of the Heartwarming Hugs suite, but it is so much fun. It is such a great stamp set. Now, of course, I can't get my video to pull up. It's going to be a little goober. Let's see. Maybe it'll pull up here. It's so crazy how I have to go from one device to another device. So in that email that Stampin' Up! Shared with us today, they shared these 3 cards. That card on the in the middle is the one that I really want to do today because I love those little hot cocoa mugs. I think they are adorable, and I just think we just really need to play with that because it's just great. All right, one more group to share. Oh, it's not showing up. Never mind, we're good, we're shared. All right, so we're gonna make this card, and you can't see it on this printout, but the card base itself is Purple Posy, so it's just a little bit different and a little bit, I don't know, non-traditional, I guess, but I really think it's just a super cute card. So I thought, let's do this one. We're gonna do it with a couple of different ways. I say a couple of different ways, but a couple of different colors, I guess, is more like it. And there are also the warm wrap dies that go with these Warm Hugs. And so you've got like the little cup here, you've got the heart, the star, the candy canes, the tree, you've got this little octagonal shape to cut this out, and the circles for these, and it actually cuts out that little center, so when you stamp them you can cut that out. I just love this little set, so it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. So let's get started. All right, so like I said, we'll start with a Purple Posy base for the first one, and these cards I cut a little bit different. I did them 4 1/4 wide by 11 inches, so you score them at 5 1/2. Hi Ingrid, how are you? Thank you for hopping on and joining. And then for the centerpiece, I just cut it at 5 1/2 inches long and 3 1/4 inches wide. So that's what we're going to stamp all of our little hot cocoa mugs on. So we're going to use Smoky Slate and Magenta Madness. I love this little card. This little card really makes me happy. And what I think makes me happy about it is I feel like this is a card you could put like a little Starbucks gift card in, and it would be adorable to give to someone as a little Christmas gift. So I just started out by inking up the outline of the mug. And this could be a hot cocoa mug or a coffee mug or, you know, whatever, tea, whatever you want it to be. And they just kind of had made kind of a simple little pattern that went along. And then when they came up to the top, they did just something a little bit different. They kind of went with a pattern, but then they kind of just messed around with it and put just a couple of mugs like in odd places. So I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to add one extra little one right here, because it does look cute once you get it all put together. You're like, oh, that makes total sense, right? Just because you wouldn't think you would have to do a different little, look at how cute they are when you get them. And they line up so easy. And as I say that, I'm going to end up not lining it up straight. But with them being photopolymer, it's easy to line them up. Like these ones are really easy to line up and get those mugs filled in. And like I said, you can do different colors. We are going to mess around and play around and do a different one after this, I think, with some different colors, just to see what it looks like, because this card takes almost no time at all. It is just that repetitive stamping over and over of that cup and filling it in, and then using that Smoky Slate for that little steam that comes off the cup. So you've got the little, I've got to make sure I have it turned the right way, or we're going to have steam going down into the cup, and that doesn't make any sense. Hi Diana, how are you? Thanks for joining. How cute is that little mug? Oh, he's just adorable. I made one earlier and I was so happy with how it turned out. I felt like I think I want to make like a set of these for someone as a Christmas gift, like a set of 6 or 8 or something, and then they can use them for their coworkers or whoever they want throughout, because it's not necessarily a holiday card. You could use it just throughout the winter, I think, and it would be adorable. I'm going to set that ink aside because I don't want to get it on myself. And then we're just going to adhere it flat onto the card. So if you want to use Tombow, you can. I'm just going to use this Stamp and Seal because I really, really like it. And now just a quick reminder. So this week is the last week of the online paper sale where you can get a lot of our designer series papers for 15% off. Saturday is the last day, so you have to order by Saturday if you want to get that 15% off. So for the center of their card, they used a piece of Pool Party and they stamped "You're the marshmallows to my cocoa," and I'm just going to stamp that in that smoky slate ink right on here. Cute. I know it's silly to say a sentiment is cute, but the sentiment is cute. And then I'm just going to put it on my trimmer, and I'm just going to trim it down. You don't want to get too close to the words, but you want to trim it down so you just have that little strip. And then just take that end and just cut it off. Now, if you want to cut it at an angle, go ahead. You can cut it at an angle, that's fine. But it doesn't need to be. Flip that over, grab some mini dimensionals or some pieces of mini dimensionals as it is, because that's what I'm using now, is just what's left of my mini dimensionals here. So I just have some little strips we'll stick on there. So if you are in my area or just west of us, you know we are getting ready to get another hurricane rolling through. Hurricane Zeta is coming through. I'll tell you what, we on the Gulf Coast are really, really over the hurricanes this year. And hurricane season, the last day is supposed to be Saturday. So fingers crossed that this is the last one that comes our way. All right, so in the photo, they used some of the All the Trimmings embellishments, and they put some of these little stars on there, which I thought was kind of cute. It's a little bit different. It's not necessarily what I would choose, but it's what they put on there. So that's what I'm going to put on this card. Do we need another one? Let's just go right there. So there's the one I made now, and here's one I made earlier, and I used some different embellishments. So I used, last day is November 30th. I thought it was November 1st, Ingrid. Oh, you just broke my heart. You just totally broke my heart. I thought it was November 1st. Okay, so never mind. So we're probably going to have a lot more hurricanes coming through because that's how 2020 is going. So I used some of the 2020, 2022 in color enamel dots on this one, just as something different. But look how cute those are. Aren't those adorable little cards? I love those. All right, so let's set those aside and let's play with some other colors. I wanted to do something with, let me find my base here, with Just Jade, because that is one of our new in colors and I think it's fantastic, and I thought it would make a really super cute card with this. So you really totally bumped me out, Ingrid. I just can't even deal with this right now. I just have to get into my crafting and just forget about hurricane season. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, all right, moving way on from this. So I'm going to do the same thing with the cups, but I don't know if I'm going to use any of the magenta. I think I'm going to start with Just Jade. And if anyone has any suggestions for something different to do, let me know. And this one, I'm just going to do little mugs kind of all over the place and all different angles, and it's not going to be exactly the same as the first one. And I think that's enough of the Just Jade. And then maybe, you know what, maybe we will throw in some of this. Let's throw in a couple of these. Look at that. That just kind of brightens it up, doesn't it? That looks great. Hi, Jan. How are you? Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. We're just going to put a couple off the side. This kind of reminds me, that one I didn't quite get, but once I fill it in, it should be okay. I was going to try to go back over it, but I decided that's probably not a good idea. I'll probably end up, you know, like smudging it all the way across. So when we fill it in, it should be okay. Let's fill it in right now and see what we've got. Oh, much better. Much better. We'll just fill these all in. That one was a little crooked. We'll just pretend it wasn't crooked. Oh my gosh, I am like losing my touch on this card apparently. I'm all over the place. We're gonna keep going though. We're just gonna keep going. Doesn't matter. All right, clean that off and then we'll fill those other Just Jade ones in. Have any of you used this stamp set yet? Or seen some adorable cards made with it? I have seen a few online. I've seen quite a few on Pinterest actually. So if you just go to Pinterest and look up Warm Hugs or Warm Hugs Bundle or Heartwarming Hugs, you should find lots of little... Okay, so even though I went kind of out a little bit on a couple of these, it kind of looks like I did it on purpose. So we're gonna just pretend I did that on purpose and we're gonna go with it, okay? Those are the new rules I am imposing on card making tonight. Now, instead of doing this flat, let's put this up on some dimensionals. So we're just totally changing this one up, adding a couple of different things to it. I still have, I have some swaps I need to make this week. I have, I'm just gonna cut a couple pieces of these to put on the edges because I feel like because this is so long that these are just going to flatten out if I don't put lots of dimensionals on it. And we do not want a flat card, right? Definitely no flat cards today. So anyway, I have some swaps I need to make because my upline, her team, and members on my team, and her, you know, other downline of hers, we are all doing On Stage Online, which is a Stampin' Up! Event. And this year, because of COVID, it's going to be online, but we still wanted to do card swaps. So we are all swapping with each other. So I have to get my cards done because they have to be mailed by Friday. And so I need to work on that this week. I have a couple of blog posts to do. I still don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow night yet. Oh my gosh, I didn't even put my little... Y'all gotta call me out on this when I'm messing up, please. Gotta put my little steam coming off the cocoa cups here. But it looks like I can still get it on there without smudging it, so I'll just do it. Look at that, it's turning out perfect. This minor mistake hasn't deterred me one bit. Got this. Thanks for rooting me on, everybody. I appreciate it. All right, so what I did earlier was I stamped some and I cut them out. And I actually have some in Just Jade, some in Misty Moonlight, and I have a couple of Magenta Madness as well. So we can add these on, just kind of pop dotting them up. But I don't know if I want to do the Misty Moonlight because I didn't add Misty Moonlight on here. But we'll take these four and we'll put a little dimensional piece on the back of them. And then we can pop those up and they're just going to be so cute. Now there's no die to cut out the little steam, so these ones, unless we put them over top of the cups that we've already stamped, which that might be cute. We could actually do that. But let's get our sentiment and figure out where we want to lay the sentiment on here. We're going to do that same sentiment. We're going to do You're the Marshmallows to My Cocoa. But this time we are going to use, if I can find a piece of it. I thought I had a piece sitting there, but I don't. Let's use a piece of Seaside Spray because it's just a little bit different and it gives it that little bit something different to the card. So grab our stamp. You're the Marshmallows to My Cocoa. Wouldn't this be cute? Like if you attached it to even a mug, if you made something like this and attached it to a mug and put like the little hot cocoa pack in there with some marshmallows. And I actually had to run a couple of errands today, and I went into World Market, and they actually had, and I've never seen them in the store before, so I was surprised. I didn't buy them because they didn't have a price on them, and I knew they were probably outrageous, but they had the some star-shaped marshmallows to put in the top of your hot cocoa. I was like, oh, it would be just like a little magazine picture with your little snowflake, or I guess it was snowflake marshmallow on top of your hot cocoa. Of course, I didn't buy them, like I said, because they were probably like, there were 6 in the pack. They were probably like $5 or $6. And I'm like, yeah, marshmallows aren't quite worth that to me, but it was the cute idea. And it made me think, oh, how cute. Now, I might do that if I was doing a special gift for someone. I would honestly say I probably would do that as a special gift for someone, because I am a little nutty when it comes to gifts. I like to give things like that to people because that's not something you would buy for yourself. Like I mean, most people wouldn't go out and buy snowflake marshmallows for themselves. At least I wouldn't. But it would be fun if someone gave it to you as a gift, right? Okay, so since we're doing this one a little bit different, let's put our sentiment on an angle. That looks kind of cute. I like that. And then we can take our little cups. We can add them on here. Actually, kind of like, let me see, we got two Just Jade, two, yeah, let's do these ones. 2 Just Jade, 2 Magenta Madness, which is this nice bright pink, which I love. Get them all on there, and they're so adorable. And now we could have put them in different spots, but I think it kind of looks cute with that steam coming off behind it. I think that's adorable. Let's grab a piece of Whisper White for the inside, which I didn't do the inside of the other one yet either. And then we could even put a little mug on the inside there too. So there's my, where's my mug? Where'd my mug go? There it is. All right. So I'm gonna do a little pink one for the inside of this one, which will be that one. And then we'll do a Just Jade one for the inside of the other one. They're gonna be so cute. So, you know, if you get this card from me, you're probably getting a hot cocoa. So just keep that in mind. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to color. I wanted to fill this one in and color it. All right, there, I've got it colored with Just Jade. Color that little mug in. How cute. These are stinking adorable. Just saying. And then I actually have another one I'm going to show you that I did earlier too, because I just wanted to play around with this set. I hadn't used it really, other than I think I used the candy canes and the trees for something, but it had nothing to do with cards. It was like a tag or something I had made for something. And then I just stuck that in the wrong card. So see, y'all gotta call me out on this when I'm doing this. So, well, now we have a Just Jade mug on this one, and that's okay. It's staying. I am not gonna try to rip that out after using Stampin' Seal Plus on it because it will rip the whole card. And this one will still be fine because there's already Magenta Madness on the outside of this one. So that will be okay. All right, got it. Look at that. Let's get some little embellishments on this. Now I think because these holiday rhinestones are super pretty and I really love these shaded spruce ones, I'm gonna put some of these shaded spruce rhinestones on here because they are really cute. And they look really good with Just Jade. So let's just, we can put them even off to the side a little bit if we want to. I'm gonna put one right on that mug. And then we'll put another one up here somewhere. Adorable, how cute is that? Right, isn't that cute? And then of course you can see if you did something a little different with this one, you could add those. And then here's the one I made earlier. This is the one I did with Seaside Spray as my background, and then I used Misty Moonlight for that. Isn't that pretty? I think Misty Moonlight and Seaside Spray look so great together. And then I used Just Jade for the sentiment, and I used Just Jade ink to cut out that warm hugs to you all season long. And then I also used some of these holiday rhinestone jewels to accent this card, and I thought it turned out absolutely adorable. So these two are almost exactly the same. These two are just a little bit different with a little bit of extra added touches. Definitely pop, you know, using the dimensionals and popping these up makes it look fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed today's Update Tuesday. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday evening, and before I go, I want to show you this. This is the sneak peek for the brand new monthly Stampin' Club with Valerie. This is the November sneak peek. October's kits have already mailed, but November's kit, this is your sneak peek. You just get a sneak peek of what we're going to be making in that kit. So I will post a link for that, and you all can check that out. And I hope you sign up for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you for joining me again for Update Tuesday. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for One Card Wonder Wednesday. Bye.